Borelli, Joe, Happy New Year.
You too.
Thanks for being here. Obviously, a FBI terror watch list suspect attacks. What's your thoughts?
Look, it's crazy. It's unfortunate that another incident in New York mars an otherwise great celebration. We know we're on the world stage every December 31st at midnight, and the NYPD prepares. Our federal partners prepare. And it's a shame that, once again, crime hampers what's going on the big show.
Listen, fortunately, the three officers that sustained injuries are going to recover, it appears. This could have been much, much worse. Where were the failures? Well, why did this happen?
Right, and kudos to those three officers and all the officers who responded. They did a tremendous job under a lot of pressure. It is Times Square at midnight. But the failure is that this is the umpteenth time we've heard the FBI say that this person is on our radar. If someone's under suspicion of terrorism, that's a good reason for them to follow someone. But when does the radar screen turn into scrambling the fighter jets? Is it when they go to a mass event on a significant holiday? That should have triggered some sort of intervention. I would hope, and I think the public would hope too, that we're tracking these people with the purpose of preventing these incidents.
When's your next city council meeting? Will this come up?
I can almost assure you that this won't come up, because the irony is the city council thinks it dealt with crime in Times Square. Recall just last year they put up signs saying gun-free zone in Times Square. That's the mentality of what the state legislature and the city council thinks about our crime problem.
Is the city taking these threats seriously enough?
Thankfully, the NYPD takes these threats very seriously. We have a very robust joint terrorism task force. We have a very robust counterterrorism bureau. So they are the top of our game. It's the policymakers that actually oftentimes fail us.
Well, and, having been here in Times Square, I wasn't in New York this year, but having been here in years past, kudos to the NYPD. They do such a great job. One last topic I got to turn to, and that is human composting. New York now becoming the sixth state to allow this, promote it. Your reaction?
Look, if you want to turn yourself into a bag of compost, I guess that's on you. I think the strange part is that this is the priority of the state legislature and the governor. I'm told you can get 36 bags of compost out of one human. I think it just shows that there's a lack of respect for mortal remains. By the way, the movie Soylent Green that came out 50 years ago, it was actually set in 2022, right as we're composting humans to spread in our garden.
This reminds me of Fargo when the guy's shoving bodies in the wood chipper. But on a serious note, Governor Hochul and the state legislatures just voted to give themselves a $32,000 raise, and yet this is a priority in 2023?
Exactly. We have record inflation, record crime in New York City, record cost of living increases. I don't blame people for wanting a raise, but 32% when this is your priority is a bit absurd.
Human composting. Didn't think I'd be talking about that on January 2nd.
36 bags per person.
State legislators and governor. Joe Borelli, thank you very much.